Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another client makeup tutorial and this is my model Samantha. So for today's look I wanted to do something quite pretty, very soft glam with a pop of colour, so I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Now I always like to do brows first, so I'm just going to use a mascara wand and brush the brow hairs up and outwards. This is going to put them into shape. Then going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. I'm going to use this to shape and fill in the brows. Now watching over this video, I wish I had used a slightly lighter shade, maybe a little bit warmer so it wasn't too cool, but regardless it still looked okay. And then I went in with the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer to clean up and define underneath the brows. I'm also going to use that same concealer and apply it all over the eyelid, and also to prevent it from creasing I always set it with translucent powder. The first eyeshadow I'll be using is called Shy from my HudaBeauty palette. It's a soft matte pink, so I'm just going to buff this over the eyelid and through the crease. I'm also going to apply a little along the bottom lash line. Next, going in with Suede from the same palette. This is a very cool brown grey shade. I'm going to apply this to the outer corner of her eyes. Going in with this Inglot Gel Eyeliner in 93, I'm applying this over the mobile eyelid, so this is going to help my pigment to stick, which I'll be applying next. Now quickly before the gel liner sets, I applied this pigment from Naked Cosmetics over the top. The sticker had come off my little pot that it came in, so I'm sorry but I couldn't tell you what color it is. Going in with Bossy now, which is a matte burgundy shade. I'm just going to darken the outer corner of the eyes just a little bit, nothing too heavy or dramatic. Then going in with a makeup wipe, my favorites are the Neutrogena, and I'm just going to use that to clean up around the eyes. Then I'm going to highlight the inner corner of the eyes using this matte white eyeshadow from SUVABeauty. So for today's look, I'm doing a winged eyeliner using the L'Oreal Gel Liner. Now I always like to create the wing first and then I start lining the lash line. You can also see in the video that I do bit by bit, so I never do like a full line in one go. And I also like to start off thin and gradually get thicker. Now I'm applying this glitter liquid liner from Chi Chi. It's a really pretty rose gold shade, so I just applied that over the pigment. Now I've asked her to keep her eyes shut until the glitter completely dries. This just avoids any transfer, so I'm just going to apply mascara in the meantime. For this look, I'm applying individual lashes, focusing more on the outer half of her eyes, as I wanted to keep the eyes quite wide open. Now before I tell my clients to open, I always hold underneath the eyes, as you can see, and then I get them to look straight up. Sometimes some of my clients have really long top and bottom lashes, so they do get tangled a bit, but you can just use a mascara wand and just brush them out carefully. So I received this mint liner from Makeup Geek a while ago and I've never used it, but I thought I would incorporate it with this look, just for a pop of colour in the waterline. Going back in with that Suede eyeshadow, the coolie grey brown shade, I'm just going to smudge this along the lower lash line. So Samantha naturally had quite long bottom lashes, so I only dabbed a bit of mascara on. I didn't want to fully coat them because they would look like spider lashes, so I just lightly dabbed it. Okay, so we're moving on to the base. I've used the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid in the shade Moonstone, and I applied this most parts of the face, pretty much the cheek area and the nose. For foundation, I've used the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and I applied this all over the face. And now she has quite a fairer complexion, but I still wanted to use a shade that gave her a little bit more color and depth. Also, I did want to mention at the end of the video, I didn't show it, but I did use a bit of a darker face powder, and I just applied that down her neck so it blended in with her face. Using the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer and my Beauty Blender, I applied this under the eyes to conceal and brighten. Then right after, to prevent the concealer from creasing, I set it with a bit of RCMA No Color Powder, so I just baked a little bit and let that sit for about 5 minutes before I brushed it away. To highlight, I'm using one of my favorites from Cosmetics. My one has smashed completely, but I still use it. It's really finely milled and it just blends across the skin so smoothly, so I do love it. To bronze and softly contour the face, I'm using this mini Hourglass powder in Dim Light. I'm pretty sure that's the color. It's still warm, but not too orange and not too dark for her complexion. Going back in with that soft pink eyeshadow that we used earlier, I'm going to use this as a blush, so I softly sweep this across her cheeks. Now after I finished the base, I just went back in to touch up the lower lash line. So to complete the look, we're going to do the lips. Now I'm outlining and filling in her lips with this Essence lip liner, and then over the top I've applied a Inglot Freedom lipstick, which comes as a refill. The shades will be listed down in the info bar. Okay, so we've come to the end of my video, and this is the before. And this is the after. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any requests of makeup looks you want to see me do on clients, do leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye guys.